5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Billions and billions and billions and billions and billions and billions and
Victory. Unbeatable. Correct.
That's what I'm talking about! That's why he's the MVP! That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
You can do it!
Money, money, money!
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, everybody, welcome back. Welcome in, welcome on. Let's get sound checks across the board. If you guys can hear me, see my screen, hit me with 3. I am running a little late. I'm in no position to speak. Pretty much a solid session here. In the AM news is about to come out. So let's see. Let me let the news come out first. We'll see which way this candle shoots up, and then we'll explain. So we're about to get into the macro right now. 2 o'clock news about to drop. This is going to represent the 210 macro. Twitter, if you guys can see me, hit me with the What's up, Will Cash? What's up, everybody in the chat? Here we go. 2 o'clock news print. Looks like a nothing burger. Looks like a nothing burger. Is it a nothing burger?
Are you the real beat?
It's a nothing burger. All right, so let's go back to the 1 hour chart. Let's go to the daily chart. Let's go ahead and talk about. Hold on. Okay, back on the daily chart here. We're gonna go from top to bottom. We'll see if we get a trade here. We'll see. So remember, coming into the day, this is the daily chart. Remember, this was our internal draw. This was our external draw. We hit the external target in the AM session. That was a run on liquidity. So for me, I am going to look to see if we can pull back a bit after that run on internal. Going to the 1 hour chart. And this is why I want to bring over ES, all right? So we've been talking about this for a week now, that this low here got swept and price should deliver that high. Now, price delivered that high this morning. Now, if you were to take the same look at ES over here, let's look at ES. Go to the 1 hour chart here on ES. ES puts this range in, takes this high, and never delivers this low. So in a way, golden sweep into that range. In a way, I still want to see ES deliver this low. So NQ doesn't directly have a range in that same nature, but we have these relative equal lows. So if ES is going to deliver that low, I would love to see us deliver these 839 lows, okay? That's one possibility. So let's go down to a 15-minute chart so we can mark off everything as well. On a 15-minute chart, you swept this low. So again, a little conflict here, right? Because now you got a range here on this 15-minute, and you're sweeping this low, which means we could deliver back to this high. So to answer your question, which way we're going to go, we're going to have to pay attention to ES and see if we deliver this low, or we see if ES will accept this as a sweep and deliver the highs above. I'm in favor of the relative equal lows being taken because this was our external draw, right? So I'm in favor of this delivering lower. So on the 15-minute chart, this is a sweep. This right here is a 15-minute civvy. Hold on 1 second, guys. My bad about that. This is a 15-minute civvy here. So we'll see if price will decide to give us this area of sell side. Going back to the 1 hour chart, this is an area of expansion too, but we swept the major high. So let's go back to a 5. It's ugly because I can't frame LEF here. This would be the zone. This would be the pullback. This would be the alpha B. It's ugly. Ugly, ugly, ugly. Okay. All right, hold on, guys. My bad about that. Threw me off. All right. So sweeping this low down here will be my targets. Price gets above the civvy here, I'll switch it up and go bullish and aim for this high. But right now, I'm going to go ahead and aim bearish for that low. But looking at this here, did we take this low? No. All right, so while we're in this consolidation, it's nothing that we can do. All right, so we're just gonna have to wait. Again, on stream today, I'm 0 for 0. No executions from me. Give me a second in the background. I want to move my screens around and reset everything. I would like to see a run here, the dump back into these lows. Now on the chart, like this inversion here is holding. So for me, this right now is my upside target. So I want price to get above and then drop below. All right. That makes sense to everybody. Hit me with 333. That makes sense to you. Get ES to ES. Let's go back to ES here. No point now, right? Let's go to the daily on ES. All right, so the last thing I need on my screen is this very weak reaction from the minutes. It's probably just copy and paste from the last exact same stuff. But honestly, this is like the only red folder. Just minutes today, but it's only this is the only red folder event all week. So we took this high. Let's see what we do. Now, if we start to run through this, especially if we get above this gap here, we're going to be looking higher. I prefer lower, though. Let's see what they do. Looks like they are going to shoot it higher. Either way, yeah, the entry was at 202. So if you did see it at 202, it would work for you. No entry for me. Anybody got any questions? Let me know. Feel free to come up.
Purchase your tracks today.
Gonna have to wait. I'm probably gonna end up waiting between this 20 and 40 macro before I do anything. This is my 1 minute. I want to go get to my 5. I can frame both the long and the short. I can frame this as an alpha C2 as well. This is ES though.
Purchase your tracks.
Tricky. They want to do here. This is my 5-minute NQ chart. Sorry, like I said, I was just pulling back up, just getting going. I'll look a little freaky for now as I adjust all these. All right, so we are going to go for the highs. So price is going to reverse. We're going to shoot for this high again then. I'm going to just throw this high up here as buy side. So far, I won't have a move for that delivery right now. I did want price to go lower. Price, it doesn't matter about what you want. It's about what price is doing. Price is this right now. Anybody got any questions? Let me know. I'm going to be waiting for the next macro either way, 20 to 40. There was a decent setup at 202. I did not play that. We had news that just hit. I was expecting a big reaction from news. No reaction at all. Slow action right now. No need for us to do anything. Super green on the week. 23,049. If this is truly a gap, you can go 20,053. The price will continue to go higher. We're inside of this area here. Now, usually when I see this pattern, this tells me price is going to go higher. When you run through liquidity, you got a, this doesn't always happen, but you get a fair value gap like this. usually when you retest and that fair value gap has a positive reaction, in this particular case, we usually go higher. Keyword is usually. I want that short. I don't just want that short. The reason why I want that short is I want ES. I know what I want. ES should sweep this high and then deliver some stuff. So we'll see what price wants to do. I'm gonna wait for this 20 to 40 macro though. As always, I will execute in front of you if I can get me a clean setup. This is my algo. I'm trying to turn this into an algo so for everybody that's watching to buy and sell for you. We got a big conversion gap and acting out right now, but you know it's so early on it, and I wouldn't want to do that. So when they stack on top of each other like this, make both of them a gap. This is a small IFEG. Price did close below. Price is inside. You're outside of macro though. I do like the risk to reward if you do get short here. I really do like the risk to reward here.
Order filled.
I am short. I'm gonna take it off the top. I got short off one of my accounts at the top here. I couldn't get my stream account in. We're still in the gap. I'm gonna go take it too. I'm short. Put my stop here. A little bit above here. I'm gonna put my low for the bearish alpha C. All right, so I am short. Definitely want at least those relative equal lows. Okay, so this high right here will act as your this high right here will act as stop loss. You do got to watch out for particular inversion gap here. We want to see it cut through the 20. Cutting through the 20. If you short with me, hit me to 444. You can go risk off right now because again, you are counter trend somewhat. You can go risk off until you stop at break. You can't go risk off and go stop break even. But honestly, I like to stop here. Why do I like to stop there? Because now to the left, you got this inversion gap. Right? So this is your inversion gap now. You want to see that inversion gap hold. That inversion gap hold right there. Off 20, you're golden. You also want to theoretically have a little bit of a breaker block right there. And you have the opposite end of liquidity here. So you have these two relative equal lows. And on top of that, you have ES that needs to deliver that low lower. Okay. So we got sell side in the market. So position right now, in my opinion, is looking very good, guys. If you short me, hit me with 444. If you with a 555, if you went immediate risk off means you put your stop to break even, which is doable. We want to see a drop here. Watching it because these MAs are bullish. But like I said, charts, everything technically speaking is bearish. You're back to break even. Let's see what we do. You also have this series of bearish fair value gaps here, right? Let's move this over. He is deciding whether to drop or not. They gotta let it make his decision. Theoretically, to the left right here, there's a breaker too as well. This would be a breaker. This is a breaker too, this area here. Sorry about the dog and the 2-year-old. My bad, Frankie. You thinking we ignored ES? What do you mean by that? In this case, we ignored ES is the premises for the trade. The fact that ES took this high and should deliver this low gives me a stronger conviction that this will drop. Does that make sense? That makes sense to you? Hit me to 444. That's everybody. So ES should be in the cycle of delivering this low. Theoretically, on a 1-hour chart, here we don't have that exact same range, but we have a series of liquidity points. Relative equal lows there, relative equal lows down here. I prefer the short. We're looking good for a minute, but MAs were bullish here. Get above this gap at all, I'm getting out.
Order filled.
I'm all out. I took that one small. Can reverse the position, not reverse the position, change direction by waiting for price to go back into this gap here. We're gonna get long. If we can pull back into the box, so I had to unmute in different places. If we get back to the box, I'm getting long.
Order filled. Order filled.
un camión de remolque.
Can you guys hear me? I'm still in this. So take that to the 1 hour. But if you want an area for that 15-minute to go lower, you want to take that high that you have there, Frank. Go to the 1 hour and then look at that range. And you'll see that range that I'm referring to. So I did get aggressive on this. I'm not gonna lie. Again, I'm trying to get the short at the top.
El chakra es un camión de remolque.
So far, we're consolidating in this long. Still holding the gap, still holding 20. Hold on a second. I'm here. I'm just muted, guys.
El chakra es un camión de remolque.
Consolidating, man. We'll see what happens. Sorry about the background noise, everybody. Still in it. Still in it to win it. Garbo down half a point. Yeah, we just getting chopped, guys. A lot of choppy, losing all types of direction and block. We closed below this 20 and didn't know. See if it inverts this gap here. Wee, this is ugly action right now, man. That's some ugly action. Ugly. Ugly action, guys. Ugly city. Close and blow.
Order filled.
I'm out. Below the 20, I am out. So I had two small losses there. I'm not tripping about it. It's like my short thesis from before may play out. We'll see. Let's watch it. Just wait and see if we do something here. I took two stabs at it. It's still in my hands now. If price does sell off, I don't have any. Yes, here. So you got to stay to conflict, man. I can frame a long, short of 15 minutes. This is good for ES. Back to the high. And on the 1 hour chart, I can frame a short back to this. Got either or. I prefer the lower. NQ on the daily took the external. Right, so because we took the external on the daily, we're going to welcome an internal draw, which is the cycle down. Got to retouch it to this version inside of macro. See, I'm gonna watch, see how it plays out. Touching this area here, prepping the sell just in case. Take this high. Watch it. Candle closes. Sometimes, Swank, I just mute myself and I'm not talking. How about now? Does this sound better? All right, let's try it with music on. Does it sound better? Talk, talk, talk. Chop, chop, chop. Chop, chop, chop. Also depends on. I'm looking at my mic. I'm in a dome. My trade setup is like a dome of computers. Sometimes I'm like, my feet turned around and I'm talking with the mic to my back. They're not giving nobody nothing here. Looks like they're gonna chop a dock everybody. This is the whole- yeah. Oh Lord, how could I get you? Building the short. You already invalidated this conversion. I could make an argument for an alpha leg here, right? This is why I prefer the short. Is this your zone? Even though we're in a bullish power expansion, we got an SMT and we took environment shift. Environment hasn't shifted yet, but it has the possibility of shifting. What I mean by that is, you look at the daily chart. We already took external. We got an SMT on the ES, right? So this could be a zone. This could be a break. The break structure. So this would be a low point. There's a sweep. It's never delivered out. After consolidation expansion. I agree. My only concern is how long do we consolidate, and do we consolidate to market close? You like this low? Let's see what we do.
Purchase your tracks today. Purchase your tracks today.
Order filled. Order filled.
All right, Twitter, that's gonna be it for me, man. I'm all out. Twitter, Discord, we're gonna hang out here. Easy, Twitter.